Welcome to the show. Just so you know, I'm out here fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I'm looking for the fishies, right? Because I'm at the fishery. Right here, you can see the bridge. You can see I'm in Orville. Just kind of looking at the cool little black Lexus. Always a couple black cars around wherever. Olives. Some olives. Look at that one. Wow. So this is the north end of the parking lot. It looks like they do have some siphoning equipment. Very possibly a gold trap right here. Very simply put. It's easy to set those up. It is Gold Town. You can see that the entire basin, like this is what they would hydro frack or whatever. They would like put the big hoses here and like shoot the water and then run giant sluices that collect it. Right, that's a cool rock up there. I'm gonna see if I can. Ooh, that's a cool one right there. Big old river. You know how big that is compared to foot. Big old foot rocks. So you can see that there really are some pretty good rocks. There's a little bench up here. I don't know if I can get. I'm trying to get to that rock. I don't know if you can see it. I like quartz. I think it's. I'm inspecting the quartz. All right. You can see the little quartz right there. Right. Because this is what I like. I like the little pieces of quartz. And yeah, so this is where they would like wash it and just knock down the whole side of the mountain, and it would all go into the river, right? That's why you're not allowed to like frack, or what is it called? I don't know what it's called. It's called hydro. It's when you use the water hoses, right? And you just whoosh, 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 flush all the water down through the riffles. It looks like it's been some time since the riffles. I like this floaty quartz. See, so quartz is like kind of light, right? But quartz veins, they have these cracks where it'll carry the gold, right? And you can see the bedrock, right? So like you can see all like the river gravel stuff between the bedrock. And so that's kind of that's why they stopped allowing the mining. But this is like raw material that downtown you can see where they've already sluiced it, right? They've already run it through the sluices, right? So they basically just get a giant hose and wash the stuff down. And like I would imagine, I bet if I took a metal detector, I could find some little bits of gold. I don't think it'd be worth it. Look at that little palm tree. Who knows? If there's enough time for a little palm tree to get started, who knows? But I went up on Table Mountain. You can see all the flowers starting to bloom. I got some pictures, but there's no data for streaming up there. But, you know, this whole town is made of gold. But obviously I can't just start digging into the side of the mountain to wash all this clay and silt down the river. But it does look like there's a fair amount of float quartz and a fair amount of black sand right here. I'm sure someone could set up a little trap, a little salmon trap, which if you've studied the geometry and earth realm stuff, you know that there's, see, this is what I'm after. Like, I like these little, you can see this is kind of an amber quartz pearl. But I like the little quartz bits, especially the ultra round ones, because they're a little bit lighter stone, and it kind of just, I don't know, to me it's fun to track, because that's what they did. They would take these little ones that have been washed down over years and eons into these giant mountains. You see it just goes up and up. That's a up it goes. All just these kind of river gravel stuff, right? So there's definitely a whole lot of, how shall we say, opportunity, but you just have to know where to look, right? And to be honest, like, I haven't found super rich, I haven't found too much super rich veins per se, but it seems like all the geological spots that would make perfect sense for the most runoff to collect is basically maintained by the city. So like this little gravel thing here, again, there's chances are there could be, you know, it might be fun to come with a metal detector. But the city, so imagine, I don't know, maybe there is nobody that does it. Maybe if I just came out here and swept all my little dirt, they'd think I'm the retard, right? What's this retard playing in the pool for, right? But, you know, I could be wrong. But it just makes perfect sense to me that such a thing would occur, because just looking at it and just knowing the geology like I know and like I understand it, this stuff has not been mined. And you can see the runoff. I don't know if you can see that. That's like a carcass of some sort. Some animal bones. So it's definitely wildernessy. There could be a Sasquatch up there, right? I wonder what kind of bones those are. But it would make sense that there'd be a collection of stuff down there. Someone ever went and cleaned it out, you know. And they do like these little roundies. These little roundies are like my favorite. They pop up on top, and these little white ones are my favorite too. The cloudy ones. There's just a lot of garbage and cleanup, you know, a lot of homeless people sleep down here, you know, in these spots. And, you know, I guess, you know, there's a certain level of subsistence mining where, like, if you set up a little camp somewhere and chisel away at some rocks, I'm sure you could eke out a living. But for me, that's a lot of work, you know, that's a lot of labor. You know, you think with the engineering and stuff, I don't know if the fish go through all the way up to above the dam or into the dam, or exactly how they do it. But definitely, you know, an interesting spot. So yeah, like I said, there are some spots that are downtown where you can see the rocks are totally washed off. There's not a bunch of dirt with them, right? It's just rocks in piles that look basically washed off. And so this whole area, I guess, was the bottom of a lake or a giant California lake. And, you know, you think eons and eons ago. All right? Okay, so I still need... Oh, yeah, this was what I was doing last time. I had a little way to, like, hang the phone. Maybe I could do it this time, too. Alright, so I could hang the phone and it would basically hang, right? From the dashboard. And so it's fun because it seems like you're swinging around. Okay. So, it's like, I don't know. I don't have the money to buy some stuff. So I'm just using my old one with a little bit of hope and luck and creative ingenuity. Oh no! So I don't want to run it without the case. So what I'm going to do, and welcome to A.W.O.L, Aaron's chat room. I'm going to put you up in the sky. Pie in the sky. With some cherry pie. What is this? Oh yeah, brought to you by artist Jericho. Alright, my friend. So we're going here. We're going in the sky. Alright, sky guys. Let's see if we can make it to our destination without too many major complications, like losing my keys again. If I could only quit losing my keys again. Alright. Off we go. Where we go, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're going. I don't know, Mike's not working. So maybe we'll go over to see Mike downtown. Or whatever, it's kind of like by my house. But I'm doing like a little, like there's some like little spots that I have access to. I have permission to get some of the dirt per se and do some testing, my exploration. And it's like good exercise. I'm not overdoing the dirt. But bear with me as I travel across town without the hands-free device set up yet. I'm just new. But we are tracking the police. I don't know if you can follow us, but I'm following them. I'm kind of doing, I guess, in a way, auto surveillance. Like if it was set up. I do got to set up the cameras, per se, because there is some good stuff going on here. Like, okay, so I'm just pulling into town. And so I'm pulling into the Boss Burger. Right? So you can see here. Let me turn this around. Oh, Boss Hog was just at addition. Go on, just turn around. Camera. I'm at that. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. So this is supposedly the good lunch spot. But it doesn't seem to be. Oh, it's closed. Okay, so let me see if I can do this again. So there's some construction going on there. But yeah, I was just at the Feather River. There's some pedestrians, so I'm not gonna shoot them. They got a scooter, cool little electric scooter. Everyone's been mobbing around those. But I don't know if they're gonna just sit there and wait for me or what. But I need to set this up so I can, okay, there we go. Is that gonna work? Maybe if I set it like this. Like this. Ah. No. Okay, how about like this? Nope. So bear with me as we sky cam again. An adventure with A.W.O.L Aaron. How interesting is it that you would be watching me, watching you, watching me? So here we go. Okay, very good. Straight downtown. Let's check in right here. The Veterans Memorial Building. And of course, Butte County Pioneer Memorial Building. This is so cool. It's open too. All right. So I think this is public property. Definitely going to the bookworm to find the maps. All right, so of course I need a couple pieces of leather and let me get the key so I can monitor the kids. You see them kids on the scooters. You gotta be careful, man. It's always the kids that, you know, well, the ones that don't have experience with consequences, I guess, or I don't really understand why some kids, I used to steal, so I get it. I'm looking out the mirror to make sure I'm safe, and I'm putting my phone in my pocket and getting my wallet in case I want to spend some money downtown. I guess I could just bring my Wookie bag. Big old Wookie bag. Who knows what's in here? I call it my Wookie satchel. But I know I have keys in here. So I should have keys. Forest green. Forest green and a lot of alien gray out here. Everything's alien gray. Just so you know, yeah, the gold. We're still here mining. Just don't tell anybody, okay? It's a secret. That's why we named it Gold Town, right? A.W.O.L. Green Line Tour. Right? Follow the money. Follow the money to the Green Line Tour, and you will see that Elon Musk and the Doge Court again 2332 protocol 2310 Oregon Gulch, Banner Ledge, the Bruce Banner collection, and Batman himself maybe hanging upside down in the Batcave as we explore. Where's my keys? Dude, where's my car? Bear with me while I find my keys. Ah, no! Right here! So, Bruce Banner and John Wilcox something about the Oregon Gulch and mine. The Banner Ledge Mine, Oregon Gulch, and it's still there. And that's, they're just scooping out the gold by the bucket. And you can see that it's not locked. This is all part of the museum, of course. This lower ledge. So we're talking ledge, lower ledge, and like, look at this. Look at that bedrock. Isn't that, oh, there's the little white stone. There's the keystone. So I don't know. The key to all this and the underground utilities and the gold traps. Just saying, there's certain aspects of natural bushes. I think this is sage. Yeah. Looks like some good mint. Some heavy mint. Ah, yes, the steel doors. Built like a steel trap. Again, the infamous 23. The 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, and 22. Founded Butte County. Pioneer. Museum. Make sure I have a nice flower for my boutonniere. Make sure I lock old Truckee up. We are in Butte County. How do I look? Okay. Expedition unknown. Very fun spot to be. You can see the cornerstone or the square root of the hypotenuse, the patched concrete, and a bunch of leverite. I don't know why they cracking. This building dedicated to truth, liberty, toleration by the native sons of the Golden West. And you can see there's a really nice black mirror stone right there. Definitely a native son. Here, so let's enter and explore museum video surveillance. Excellent. I'm also under grand video surveillance. It's funny how the Pioneer almost looks like a pirate. Looks like a hoe for the gold fields, California, and the Klondike. Ooh, this is really cool. Bricks. Again, keep your eye out for any symbolism or hidden clues. So this is the Masonic Hall. These doors were used over the front window of the Masonic Hall at Forbstown in 1850. Forbstown had the first Masonic lodge in this area. The members sent to Italy for fine marble on which their emblem was engraved. The emblem disappeared from the lodge and later found in an old home in the area. These doors were removed from the window to install the marble emblem. These doors are now being preserved as part of history. So these are, again, through the halls and the doors of the lodge. The Grand Lodge, as it were. Or through the window of the Grand Lodge. Yes, indeed. Because we were told that it is warm inside. And indeed it is. And we have excellent connectivity. And, oh yes, the native plants. Is this the flower of the Native American? The native sons?
I don't know much about the native.
Oh, Native plants. It says right there the native sons in the Masonic Lodge. If you are familiar with the Masonic Creed, then you will understand the secret of the 33. Yes! And I have begun the tour of the grand entry, or as it were known as foyer. Foyer or fourneau? Yay or nay? Foyer or fourneau? Huh? It's a joke. She gets it. You guys that work here, I try to respect the volunteers. Afternoon tea, remember? I told you about the tea. And the Bidwell bar. Ooh. Oh, is that illegal to touch the piano?
No, it's not illegal to touch the piano. It's horribly out of tune.
Oh, the mysteries of the horribly out of tune piano. When's the last time it was tuned?
Year and a half.
Shouldn't be that bad. Oh, the dolls. Oh, you want to play? You want to play haunting? Haunted at the Masonic Lodge here in the Dead Man's Realm. Huh? No, I'm not part of. I'm with the Vladimir Coalition. My grandfather, Vampire Vladimir, also known as Vladimir, and then Putin and the other Vladimir in the other part of Russia, the Tsar and Tsaria and all the Tsarian relics, as well as the great Mustafa. What's the other guy named? Rasputin. Of course, we're all related to Rasputin, as well as the Mongols. The four horsemen of the apocalypse, yea, may they ride into your dark corners of the school. The dunce, there is my seat, the dumbest dunce in all the land. Never knew what time it was to begin with. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Whoever played the old piano. Whoever said this was not a music station. Phantom of the Opera, pray tell. Anyway, still a concrete floor. We know what's underneath here, all the gold we've been hiding. Also, some old smash pots and some old kiln stoves. Bricks of gold, bricks of gold, bricks of gold. We now keep them under the ocean for the quantum computers.
Very likely.
Oh, we've done the studies from outer space in the moon base and the Black Knight satellite, of course, is all the data uplinked to the Universal Entertainment Network.
Exactly.
Through Hollywood, California, and the weirdos there, to the music industry, of course, relics, and the antiques in the antique stores. Crystals, my shiny diamonds, my shiny diamonds. Whatever happened to the cursed Blue Hope diamond? And the queen stole it from India. Look at that old pan. Imagine pan with that heavy iron pan. He'd be so strong. Blow tray for cleaning black sand from gold dust. Interesting. It's like a miller's table. Crucible. Of course. Some big old crucibles. We can be doing some gold. Look at those nuggets. Look at those loose pile. Those are probably real nuggets in here too. Now, they're prop nuggets. They're painted gold rocks, right?
What was that?
The gold rocks, they're painted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one real piece of gold in here.
Yeah, it's probably this big giant one. This is Olive Orville's museum. I wonder if it's this one. But they're just so beautifully painted, you would never know. The Chinese Dachshund scale, weighing gold and other valuable small objects. Or powder, aka the magic building powder from 1850s Coca-Cola. I wonder if anyone still realizes that Coca-Cola Company is the only company that can import coca leaves into the United States. And nearly every employee there is high on cocaine. And the Mexicans use it too. It's the only way we can get them field workers to do any work. You know this. I got these people cracking up. We are allowed to play the piano. I should sit down and play a little more and practice, but this is so much fun. I love my antiques. And oh, there's an organ. Oh, another piano. Oh, such collectible, shorter and new. Honor roll of the pioneers. Is there? Is my family up there?
Yeah, 2 more people.
Because you know my family. There, don't touch it. The needle and thread. Oh yeah, Cinderella's needle in the spinning wheel. Okay, we are in public, so hopefully the public people don't mind. Just incredible antiques. Victrola, a Seltzer violin. I wonder if there's a Stradivarius. A silver saxophone. Elhart, Indiana. E-flat coronet. Okay, alto saxophone. Oh, some Edison records. Definitely a lot of wealth going down in this. Some old wealth too. Oh, yes. Being a documentarist. Excuse me, I'm live streaming. Dream streaming, capturing the ancient relics of historic halls of history. Oh. Yeah, here we go. $9 for pure gold. The $9 gold. There is gold. Gold-plated coins. Mateys, pirate treasures. This is pretty cool, actually. Definitely a fun place to visit. Again, gold rocks all over the place. A friend of mine actually found one about this big the other day on a private mine. Nunya. Private mine Nunya. Nunya business is what it's all about. See? It's all about the treasure maps.
Yeah, I understand.
And then the dam, of course, if you were part of the Army Corps of Engineers, you'd really understand hydrodynamics.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, if you're a gold miner, you also understand hydrodynamics. And that's part of rock science. And there's a rock science kit right there. Super cool for the kiddies that want to study geology. And careful, wet floor. There must be mining gold back here. All these pens. They say they're merely making. Maybe they're leaking. I don't know. Hopefully, it stops. Fixing a hole where the rain comes in and stops my mind from wandering. But I'm wondering where I should wander next. So, of course, look back out the window since the Masonic Lodge has happened to be right around the corner, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks again.
Sure.
I want to go tour. I don't want to give my audience too much of a fun day, but definitely. Ooh, it's nice out there.
Yeah, it is.
It's a nice fresh breeze. I feel all stuffed up coming from in here.
Yeah.
It's definitely fresher outside. You want it shut or open? Nice little breeze. I put give me the old door stopper rock. He gets the joke. The old door stopper rock is in reference to the $1 million meteorite or chunk of gold that Grandma used to. Nice looking rocks to use for a doorstop. The weather rock, yes. The weather is hot or cold, the rock will tell you it's raining because it's wet.
Yep.
You've seen it.
That's a good reason.
And again, afternoon tea at the CF Loft home. And I believe we can scan tickets, so you can virtually scan through the virtual scan. Because I have a teleportation. It's called the portal to Chinese tea and herbs and spices that are all nice. Okay, so Chinese. Have a great day. The Chinese temple's down the way, right?
Yes,
There's no Chinatown though, is there?
not anymore.
Ah, okay. All right, you take care.
Right.
All right. So you've made it back out to the holes in the floor. I'm fixing a hole. Oh. Definitely some irrigation control. Oh my gosh, and it's beautiful and sunny. I should have predicted it. But before we leave, 30-minute stream, read fast, come back quick. Gold City. This is a public business, but it's a private location, so that's super cool. That's cool. All right. $2.50 book. Looking for some Aerosmith, but of course, always interested in free music. Do you mind if I video in the store? I'm doing a tour of the Orville, the Gold City.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, the first thing when I walk in here, it's all
She
like
stopped crying.
Star Wars. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
She stopped crying.
Star Wars.
You're a good girl, Brooklyn. Yes, you are.
She loves when people talk to her. She's very exclusive.
Get done there. I will show you the thing. Then you can come back. Watch your heifers out.
Everybody left you alone and you just started crying. That made you mad, didn't it? Yeah. Uh-huh, yes, yeah. Come on right here. I'm not gonna leave you. I'm not gonna leave you. No, I'm not gonna.
Lots of Chilton books, which is sometimes good to have access. Very cool. I love bookstores. Of course, if you're a magician and you're magic, you know that you talk to the librarian or the bookstore owner. Since it is a Navy operation, we must keep quiet because of the Secret Service. There's also a baby on board, so I'm just going to be super quiet as I explore this wonderful book. And then I could, of course, always, of course, the good ones are over here.
Mama being me. I'm talking to you. I'm right here. I'm right here with you. You're not alone. Yeah,
Oh,
Grandma's
dear
here.
baby. Hi, baby.
Grandma's here.
Hi, baby. The baby's over there. The little baby. How cute. Such an amazing, infinite library with quiet places to sit and read and murder mysteries and just another adventure of the middle of nowhere. About there. Orville, California. You can see the three-dimensional map is just incredible. So,
She had called. I'm here with the books, is what I'm saying.
oh, the books are here. The books are here. All right, bye.
Probably like 50. Oh, that's not too much. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can come look at them if you want.
Yes, yes. I love books. I love to look at
Books.
books. So I'm documenting books. So he's taking a donation of books, which is really, I love the owner's style. He's got the cool Hawaiian shirt. I don't know if he's the owner or just the worker. But they got the free music, and so this is like a blessed store already. Love this store already. Oh, he's got the tray like I got in the back of my truck. These things are just so incredible. The tray.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I don't know if you know to always look through the old man's books for the pages of money. It was in the Addams Family storybook.
That's what my grandfather did.
Oh man, I found like $600 in my mom's library. And I thought she always said, I'm broke, I got no money. No, you look into them books, there's always money in the books, right? And always money in the books, boss. Even if you don't find any money, there's money in the books. It's the adventure of any book. Okay, so that was the town. I'm doing a little wandering and wondering about this old here Masonic Lodge here. And I will get into the bounty of the botany at a later date. But just judging from the wear and tear of the concrete and the stone cutting, there's a lot more to be held and to be beholden as I continue my exploration. You can see the Mind Stone and the gravel sands and the abundance of the signs of the rocks and the places of the things and wildflowers and everything is just in bloom. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful bounty of the native sons of 2329 2353. Two three two nine 2343 and a path. Just saying. Just saying. You want to make it obvious. And don't make it too obvious. That house right there I want. It's all burned down. It's like it burnt out. Big eucalyptus tree right here. Continued adventure. Getting a little hot. I'll have to switch out the gear. Definitely take the sweater off. My old straw hat. All right, let's do this. Back on the adventure wagon. And I think I'm getting hungry. So I will do some more adventuring later. Like literally, like that's a lot for me. You know, I drove up to Table Mountain and and we are under the water table of the river. There's a lot of gold conics right there. Those you can go straight down into the mine shafts and all the way up to the attic. Like literally, if you know what to look for with modern equipment compared to historical stuff, just the whole layout, right? The whole layout of downtown, it's really, really sad. I mean, it's nice, there's some good stuff, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of empty businesses down here too. I mean, right here, right on the corner, prime commercial space, huge lot. There's, you know, stuff downtown, you know. And we are in the Orville, so I don't know if you have watched the movie, but try living here, boss. Not just the docu-series. Like, you want to play some serious A.W.O.L stuff? You want to really get deep and do some exploring of the deep state and disclosure? Well, then I'm not your guy. I'm your imaginary guy that makes stuff up as he goes along. Or does he? Does he really have an interface, a galactic interface, an interdimensional interface, and a collective consciousness that influences not only all bot structures, but the group consciousness of human? So in an assimilated way that you are assimilating me, I'm assimilating you as far as my audience and the technology. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting familiar with it. I'm bringing it into the fold. It's like, you know, assimilate you into the family, bring you into the family, accept you into the family. And it's great because there's creeks everywhere. Creeks everywhere. Like literally. There are spots that I can just hear. I can hear the gold. I can smell the gold. Call me crazy, but I can smell the gold. I get like a vibe, like it's an electromagnetic kind of trip out thing. It's like, this is why I do slider stuff. This is why I can do interdimensional stuff, I guess, is what I call it. It basically is just using my imagination to connect with the quantum possibilities and using that experience in quantum field manipulation, if you will, or observation, if you can, to, change my outlook on how I see the world. And the more I understand the whole thing, the whole dynamic of it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is kind of interesting. And so it's just really interesting because this whole town is like, if you study geology, this part of California is like, it's just like the whole of California, all the way up to Oregon, is just a lot of gold country. And this is just down into town. There's even bigger stuff up on the hills. Like, this is just a little chip off the old block, per se. And as far as the actual integrated systems, there are some rich families up here that have generational money that are not talking about it, that are not public figures, that basically sit on their ranch and use that big old chunk of gold as a doorstop, and nobody is the wiser about how much they actually have as far as what they allow someone to know about them, how they dress, the foot they put forward. So there is some activity going on downtown now. The market, the liquor store, and the bar. Of course, the church. And this is a weird little town. Everybody knows everybody's business. And a lot of people are very telepathic or intuitive, or just super down to earth and connected with earth and the neighborhood, or vibing. There's a lot of street people. It's kind of sad. But, I think some of them just prefer not to worry about what the world is. So, as we track through another hour-long adventure of A.W.O.L Aaron, out on the town, out around the town, A.W.O.L Aaron, on a live streaming adventure, coming into land at the spot where the best gold is found, right at home. It's so cool. Like, you can tell people that dug their basements have these rock finishes and facades. They probably did some stuff. A little forest green Subaru. I love it. We got the forest green. Wow. Red and green. We are definitely in Santa Claus mode. Definitely. We're cleared for takeoff. And my favorite picnic spot. Another fascinating adventure. A.W.O.L Aaron Industries. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I did want to show some of the cool. I don't know. I got a couple cool little roundies. I like the roundies for the slingshot, right? And then some brown ones for like sling stones. So I got the little shots. That one was kind of interesting, just the way it broke and the shape of it, right? So that gave me some curiosity as far as the mine, and mine. All right, I will be back on later for whatever Or you know what? I'm just gonna switch over to music right now. I'm gonna try something. So let me try something.